fight,
We got
fighting for the youth. You know me. You know, you know.
we got a drug problem in this podcast, Charlie.
Clearly.
We got a drug problem. Everybody's on drugs except
I see the
for
smoke.
one guy. Yeah. But how are you doing? How
I'm
are you handling all this snow and stuff like that? I know you was a little.
The initial snow was a little rough, but everything thereafter was okay. I got my car fixed. Cost me a lot, but I got over that hump. And I think we're expecting a little bit more snow, but hopefully it's done. But I'm not mad at snow because it kind of makes me think that the world is working the way it should rather than global warming.
Did I tell y'all what happened to me?
No, bro.
Nah.
What happened to you?
Oh, so I shoveled my car out for the third time during the week, the
Oh.
other day,
That's
and
terrible.
I'm backing out, and I notice my tire is flat, and I'm like, yo, I just put air in it. What happened? So I had to call the tow truck or whatever to come take me to the shop or whatever. Apparently you can't ride in the tow truck because of COVID now either.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, so anyway, so I had to wait for a ride to go take me to the shop. I get there, and they was like, yo, it's going to be $200. I'm like, $200 for a tire? I was like,
What the fuck?
yo, I was tight. So I was like, yeah, whatever. To change a tire, it takes about 15-20 minutes tops, right?
Yeah.
It took these niggas 4 hours.
Oh no, they got you.
I didn't
bro.
get to work till like 1 o'clock.
They got you.
Yeah.
They got you. They got you. They took you to like a regular tire place?
I had to call around to see who actually had tires and all this and that, and who would change it and all this and that. So I had to call around, find somebody, and I found somebody like right down the street from me. So I went there, but that's not the crazy part of this story. The wild part of this story is, so I didn't eat all day. So once I got to work, I was like, you know what, let me just order something on DoorDash or whatever, right? So I did that. An hour later, the food never comes. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And it says your order was delivered. So I'm looking around the office like, yo, did anybody get an order and stuff? And they was like, nah. So I called DoorDash. They was like, yeah, he didn't even come to the office. He just took the food.
And left?
He just took my food and left, man. So
Let's go.
that
Shout
was,
out to that nigga.
that was the wild part. The nigga took my food,
It's-
yo.
It's not even like he's fired.
I
He
hate
probably
snow,
just come
man.
back and work for the DoorDash.
Shit like that always happen to me when it snows, yo. Like, it's the wildest day.
Yo, you
Shout
didn't
out-
call corporate or nothing? You ain't fired.
They gave me my money back and gave me $15 in store credit.
Nigga,
also.
I would have called corporate, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the shit out of that shit. Fuck it.
You mean you would have manipulated the situation?
Ooh.
For profit, yes. For a gain, yes. Absolutely, yes. No problem. Yes.
Shout out to my best friend Brandon, who paid $1,000 for new tires.
Yeah, man.
Y'all be going to these tire shops and buying fresh new tires.
Mm,
Anytime I need a new tire, I'll roll my ass to the Africans. That tire is like $39.99. Throw that shit on there. I don't know how old the tire is. I don't know who else had it. I don't even know if the shit's fixed. I just got there and drive. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. I ain't never paid more than $50 for a tire ever. And that's including changing it. Like, I don't change tires or nothing, man. You bougie out here, you heard? But yeah, that's good. All right, I'm feeling good. How we feeling, fellas? These niggas is locked
My
in.
bad, yo. I'm sending the stream out right now. I'm sending the stream
Yeah,
out.
and of course, Julius Rock is always locked in.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Are we ready, guys?
Yeah, I'm here.
You want to take 2 more minutes?
I'm good.
I
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm looking at Mulatto got her body done, bro. That's what I'm
Oh
looking
my
at.
god.
She got it done a while ago. Did she do it again?
I don't know. I ain't know she got it done. You know, you gotta, sometimes you gotta marvel at the athletes that, worked on their game.
I mean, that's
Exact.
kind of like on the to-do list when you become a famous raptress.
Yeah.
And
Mulatto. Is she pretty or how does she look? Oh wow.
she's cute.
Oh.
Yo, sidebar. Do you think Chloe gonna get a body done, or do you think she just gonna stay on this? You think she got another year in her game?
I thought she already had a body done. That's her how she naturally looks.
Chloe
Yeah.
from Chloe and Haley and Chloe.
Yeah.
I think that's her natural body.
Holy
If
shit.
that's her natural
I think
body,
that's
yo, she's
natural.
gonna be a problem about 5 years, bro.
Yo.
She's a problem now.
Nah. Listen, it's a lot. Listen. She's the leading scorer right now, but like I'm talking about face of the league, like in a couple of years.
She's dominant. This mulatto looks like a white woman. How
Huh?
we
He's
dealing with
mulatto.
that? I'm sorry. I've never come across her before.
You've
But
never
she
heard of
appears.
mulatto?
I've heard the name mulatto and it just sounded like something I wanted no part of. But she doesn't really look that black. How black is she? And does she use the N word? Is she calling me a nigga?
Yeah, her daddy's black.
Like black or light black?
I don't think I've ever seen him. He looked like a regular black dude.
Oh boy.
I think
Boy.
he looked like Sweetie's dad. Sweetie's also
Oh,
comes from very fair skinned black
Family.
lineage.
I don't like that shit at all, bro. I don't like that shit at all, man. You gotta be dark skinned mixed to call me a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pass a paper bag test. You know?
Oh yeah, here's her father. I don't know if you can see it, but he looked like somebody from the Bronx. Look like somebody
I
I know.
gotta be from the Bronx.
He look like
Why
Woody
you gotta be from
Alfred.
the Bronx? Nah, that's that nigga from Park Slope.
He's pretty black.
Yeah, I feel good though. All right, so y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm
We're
ready.
gonna do these questions. Every Valentine's Day, we go through all sorts of misogynist activities, and we took off last year because we were all depressed because of Kobe and the incoming virus and what the fuck that shit was gonna do to the world. But now we fucking back, and niggas is pumped. Charlie, you answered all these questions to your homegirls.
Yes.
I'm gonna break it down. I'm excited. You ready?
Yes. Should I go first?
Hit it. Well, we don't. Well, we don't.
We don't have.
It's
the
all you,
questions.
sweetie.
It's all me. You have no questions? Ah. Okay, so the first question I think we should start with is, what do y'all want? I think that's a pretty broad, open statement because I feel like a lot of women don't think that men
What
know
do we
things.
want for Valentine's Day?
No, what do you
Period.
want? What do
in
you want?
life?
Period. What do you want from women? Period.
Pay attention. Just pay attention. Like, just pay attention.
Pay attention to what?
But don't pay attention too much.
Pay attention to me and my interests. It's not that hard to figure out what a man wants.
But don't pay attention too hard because then it's too much.
No, just like don't like, you know what the most dumbest thing is? A woman always asking motherfuckers on IG and Twitter, what should I get my man for his birthday? Ain't you been with the nigga? You don't know what the nigga likes? Does he like ice cream? Does he like fucking goddamn Skittles? Like, what are his interests? Why the fuck you asking me what to get a nigga for?
I think we don't realize that it's that simple as just get him what he likes. I think we kind of want to get an extravagant gift and think outside the box, and that's why we probably go that route. I've never done that.
I think women are internally selfish, and because they're so consumed with themselves, they don't take the time to understand what men want. And it's quite simple. If you see me playing PlayStation, maybe you should just go to Google and Google the accessories for the PlayStation. Maybe I could use a headphone. Maybe I could use a controller. Maybe I could use another game. Simple.
I think the problem is women are trained to think that any man that enjoys an activity that isn't making money for her is bad. You know what I'm saying?
Or about
so they
her.
Avoid that shit.
No.
Yeah, or about her. Yes, exactly. I think that's the struggle. You're saying no?
I mean, personally, I disagree, but I find that I'm very dissimilar to a lot of women. I don't speak for most women, I'll be honest.
We're
The
talking
thing that
about the
makes a-
standard basic chick.
Yeah,
Standard basic chick.
Standard basic chick.
the one thing, the thing that pisses women off more than anything is a man not doing something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if he's sitting on a couch and not doing something, she's gonna be like, "Why is this nigga over here not doing shit?" You know what I'm saying? So to ask women to be involved in their men's life and understand their hobbies, just to get them a gift, I don't know if they're willing to do that. I think they're just gonna give them the generic shit like a knife,
But do you find that you guys actually listen to us? Do you think you guys? You think so?
Yeah.
If I'm be totally honest, I only listen to 3 women in my life. Everybody else I kind of fade. I kind of just tune everybody else out. I kind of just take the random words they're giving me and I just glue the sentence together. that's how I do it.
But one of those women is your significant other.
Yeah, my significant other, my mother,
right?
And whoever wins the attention lotto after that. You know what I mean? Everything
but you'll have no incentive to listen to anybody else, really.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, I'm not saying you should listen to every woman, but I'm saying do you listen to your significant other and what she likes and pay attention to?
Yeah. Aside from that, but everybody else, her mother, everybody else, whoever wins the attention Mega Millions, and then after that,
they gotta funnel information through your wife to you. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that probably be the.
They gotta give me like a picture, like, you're crying. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Wow. My bad. But that's the good thing about having a wife is that she's like your attention filter. You know what I mean? Like if they don't bother you, they'll bother the wife. So she'll bother you. You know what I mean? So that's probably like the best thing about having a wife, I think, because people bother me a lot.
So you want her to be bothered instead of you?
Yeah, I want anybody to be bothered instead of me.
Okay. All right. I have the next question, which kind of relates to this. Why ask for everything you're not willing to give? Clearly, a lot of these women are scorned. Coming from a very scorned place.
So like somebody hurting. What's up, Julius Rock?
I'm confused. What is she talking about again? What?
It just says, "Why ask for everything you're not willing to give?" And I guess women think that men ask so much from them. They ask for their time, their bodies, their this, their that. But I don't feel like we get that back.
I don't think men ask for that much. Outside of ass, hey, can you hand me that juice over there?
Maybe some food.
We'll watch this movie.
But I feel like men ask for like all this loyalty. Maybe you guys are better men than this person is used to, but men ask for so much loyalty and devotion, and I don't feel like they always give that back to women.
But do you know why they ask for loyalty though? Because it's kind of like scary out here. You know what I mean? Like if I'm being realistic, it's like a gazillion women, right? And it's like maybe like 10 billion men. It's so much competition out there, right? I'm trying to bring you into my franchise, make you a franchise player, get other players so we can be a dynasty. I just want a banner in my house. You know what I mean? Like I was telling my nigga the other day, right? He was saying like, women just being mad all the time. I was like, yo, like if you look at, especially with shit with COVID going on, if society didn't put these pressure on women, you could just walk up to a chick and like, look, listen, me and my wife got a bank account. We got groceries every week. You try to get in this house or not? You try to come in or not?
You want a place to stay or not, huh? We get you your own room.
What you trying to do?
You know what I mean?
Rent getting a little too much over there.
I got 3 PlayStation controllers.
3 PlayStation controllers.
I got an extra bed over here. Like, you trying to come over here or not? Like, seriously.
Like, we'll give you your own space. You know what I mean? We got an extra spot in the driveway.
Pay a little bit of the rent every now and then. You know what I mean? You good.
Contribute a little rent.
No.
We split the rent 3 ways. No?
Seriously.
No.
Okay.
No. You gotta give the loyalty you ask for, I feel like. Unless you have an agreement amongst yourselves that you are going to have concubines.
I think men and women need to stop using phrases and say what the fuck they really mean.
Exactly.
Loyalty could be all sorts of shit. Like, are you going to betray me to the government? Like, are you telling me how I live? What is loyalty?
I think sell my secrets and shit.
Or is loyalty, we just fucking each other? Because if that's what it is, then you need to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because she could be thinking, oh, we only fucking each other. And he could be thinking, I'm only fucking her when I'm fucking her. But when I'm fucking da-da-da, I'm fucking da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? So explain and be as literal as possible with men. Don't try to ever assume he knows what you mean, because I guarantee you we don't. I guarantee you. So you ever see that meme where somebody was like, my mind is like a computer with like 5 windows open. There's music playing and all sorts of. That's how men's minds work.
Right.
Like right now, all of us have 6 other things on our mind right now.
Women as well.
Yeah, but you guys are able to do it better. You could process what we're saying, and you could also think, all right, I'm about to do this, 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 this. We can't. It's all in the mix, you know?
Hmm. Okay.
Simple it down.
So
KISS. Keep it
just
simple.
be
Keep it
straightforward is
simple.
the
Yes.
key with men.
Just
Just say
be straightforward.
And then say, listen, nigga, I can't handle you fucking my sister. You know?
I feel like that
That's
should
hella
be
out of
unspoken. I
bounds.
feel like that should be an unspoken agreement. Like, why
Is
would I
it?
want you?
You
to
would
fuck my
think
sister?
so.
Is it? Is it?
but you would think so.
Why would just be upfront? Listen, I can't handle you fucking all my coworkers. So I'm gonna need you to chill out, or I'm gonna have to leave.
We have to
Do what I
verbalize
did,
that.
okay? I know what the
Yes.
rules are. You know what the
Yes.
problem with women is? Women don't put the rules to.
They
to
don't.
It's like it's like an interstate with no lights, no signs.
Nothing.
It's a fucking road. No for
You should
trees.
know to not go over 95 miles an hour. No.
But I ain't seen a stop sign
Yeah,
that's the speed limit yet.
No. You know?
Mhm.
Think about anywhere you go in life. If there isn't a sign telling you what to do or what not to do, you would just do whatever the fuck you want.
That's not true.
Let me ask you this. If you're driving on the interstate, right? How do you know if you just see random exits, right? Random numbers, how do you know which one to get off on?
You know?
I mean, but it's also like there's also common sense. Like I also know, even if I don't know exactly the direction, but I know my way home. Like I feel like there's part.
Not if I'm in fucking Buffalo. I don't know how to get back here if I'm in fucking Buffalo.
All right,
You're just gonna drive. You're just gonna drive. That's all you're gonna do. You never been. I've been on a highway. I'll tell you. I'll give myself an example. I've been on highways in Atlanta where I'm not familiar with everything, and I don't see a speed limit sign, so I'm doing 85 in that motherfucker.
But you also know which direction to go in. You're not going to go in the direction where all the other cars are coming towards you. There's common sense.
Yeah, but I may not know that though at the time. I may not have paid attention.
All right. Well, let me just.
Seriously.
I'm telling you, as a man, break the shit down to a scientifically simple level. Can you please stop stealing shit out my house? You know, and taking it to your house. Maybe I didn't know that. I didn't know you liked your TV that much. It's bigger than mine. You know,
taking my kids' snacks.
Exactly. Can you please stop staring at my mom's ass in front of me? Can you please stop that? It must stop. You gotta tell him shit like that. Seriously.
You know, break it down.
All right. So far it sounds like men are toddlers. I have to pay extra attention.
Oh boy.
And I have to walk you through life and relationships. Okay.
Oh boy.
Fair enough. All right. Next question. I'm telling you, this is all coming from women that don't play with y'all. Who raised you, and what did they teach you about courting women?
You really want the answer to that?
Yes.
Uncle
Yo,
Luke.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Camera.
I ain't had nobody like really. There's really no. You know what? It's kind of like if you grew up in the '90s. Like if you look at all those fucking movies, like the Love Jones, all those shits are a lie.
It's a fucking lie.
Like you just can't. Like seriously, like if you're walking down the street and I take my coat off and I put it on a puddle. You're just gonna walk over and go on about your day. You're not gonna stop and say thank you and talk to me, and we're just gonna go.
Or how about this?
And we're gonna have sex. It's just not gonna work like that.
Or how about this? All those '90s movies, those like rom-coms you watch, it taught you how to get a woman in bed, right? But it didn't teach you what to do like a week later. And you're like, I can't stand this bitch. Why is she still here? There's no pointer on that. I'm just saying.
All these R&B songs, they tell you to cry for her. Remember Joe to see been a while since you've been gone. I cry for you. Come and talk to me. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, how do I keep you after that? I done got you here. What's next?
Yeah, that's what the influence was on us, because by the time you're old enough to understand what romance is and stuff like that. If you have two parents in your household, they can't stand each other. So it's like you're not seeing that from them, And the only thing you're gonna see from is from Biggie Smalls.
And plus, you gotta think about the porn. Like, think about how much porn influences us. Like I might be sitting in fucking Applebee's and the waitress might be talking to me, and next thing I know, is she gonna pull her titties out or is she gonna get me a soda? Which one's coming next? Which one's
like you ask her to show you where the bathroom is, and she's following you to the bathroom, and you're like, oh shit,
is this what's happening? Is this happening?
And she just pivots right into the kitchen. And you're like, oh.
You ever been to Hooters and she be like, how do you want your chicken, breaded or naked? And then like the first thing you come to your mind is like, she's talking about herself, huh?
Oh God. Okay.
Seriously, who out here like really teaches you? Even if you had an adult figure in your life to teach you about women, they just taught you how to get them to fuck them. Nobody taught you about fucking romance.
I wonder, you guys didn't have any female influences in your lives?
I mean, you have to watch it from the TV. But what'd you say? I'm sorry, my shit froze.
Did you not have any female influences in your life that kind of told you how to maybe treat women and react to them and how they like to be addressed? And because I know you grew up with your mom, Curtis, and your big sister.
But your mothers and your sisters always gonna shit on girls though.
You littler? Okay, so but you probably saw her. How much younger is she than you?
4 years.
But I feel like in the midst of you being in the peak of dating, you probably saw her going through some stuff.
But let me ask you this: but most black women, when it comes to their sons, they always gonna shit on the girl. The mothers are always gonna shit on the girl.
And that's true. And that's something that I feel like we should.
You have a son, right? And he brings a girl around, right? He brings 5 girls around. You're gonna shit on 4 of them because they're not good enough. So she's already said, "Yo, this bitch ain't shit." So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna say, "Hey, you should take." They're gonna give you the status shit. Yo, take her out, buy some flowers. Boom. Nobody teach you about fucking romance.
And what did Disney teach women about romance? That romance is a freaking prince marrying the brokest bitch in town. Essentially, she found like a nice dress. You know what I mean? Like that, man. Disney fucked y'all up the same way fucking Uncle Luke fucked us up in the 90s. So
you remember Aladdin? You saw the shit Aladdin had to do to get Jasmine?
Nigga had a flying carpet.
Nigga had to risk his life to get a lamp with 3 wishes, and all 3 of them was tailored to 2 of them was tailored towards her, and the genie want to get free, but the other 2 is strictly about her.
Yeah, nigga had a flying carpet in this motherfucker.
Cinderella?
Yeah.
The fucking Prince Charming gonna marry that broke chick. I got all these goddamn chicks here.
In the land.
This broke bitch. Sleeping Beauty. I'm going through the woods and I'm kissing this random chick I don't fucking know.
Nigga had to kiss the bitch so well that she came out of a coma.
What if I get mono? What if
that's science?
If I get herpes?
that makes no sense at all. Like that is setting unrealistic expectations that the first time I kiss you is so fucking powerful that you will be awakened out of a coma. Wasn't she in a coma for like a year?
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, she should be brain dead. But this nigga can kiss her so good.
Remember Little Mermaid? All these he went for a fucking fish.
Mm-hmm.
Disney tells men that.
Hold on, time out. You're right. Little Mermaid, he had to literally fall in love with a woman that had never said a word to him before. What is that telling our young girls about relationships? What does that say?
Fam, Disney tells women that, yo, no matter what, Prince Charming is coming. Like, Prince Charming don't got options out this bitch. I'm rich. I gotta go get you. I got no fucking options out here.
I got shit to do. You know what I mean? I got shorties from fucking over there. I got shorties from a million kingdoms flying in. But no, I want the bitch in the back that's broke. That
barefoot
and a fucking barefoot.
Barefoot with the barefoot chick in the back.
Running home to the projects, to the ghetto, to clean up after 2 sisters.
Okay,
her car turned into a pumpkin at midnight.
Yeah.
All right, this is another example of y'all taking things too literally. For me, when I watch those things, I do think they kind of influence me to have this very romanticized perception of what a relationship is, which I don't think is super healthy. But I look at it as, okay, well, I can be broke and I can be, in a coma. I can be imperfect. I can be imperfect And I'ma still find a nigga that loves me, a good quality nigga that want me.
But it's not a nigga though.
But we can't be broke and have a chick come rescue
Exactly.
us.
And it's not a nigga.
Listen.
It's not the hold on. It's not the hunchback
I
of
could be in a coma.
yeah. It's not the hunchback of Notre Dame that's coming to kiss these bitches.
But then that nigga find love too, so that shows.
No, she fell in love with the other nigga.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's not regular fucking Joe Dirt that got a job shoveling shit every day that's kissing Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty. You know what I mean? It's the prince. It's the biggest, illest nigga alive. That's just like I'm tired of fucking old. I'm tired of fucking these exotic women.
Tony Stark, and I just went to the fucking projects and I just pointed, "Hey, you, get on my back," and we fly away.
We out, nigga.
Work out there like that.
Nigga took off, and the suit flies onto her, and y'all in the air now. Nah, no. All this shit is a lie.
Charlie, give me an example of one movie for kids that show men that if you just be yourself, you gonna get a chick.
Oh shit.
Listen, that was a long time since I was a kid, so I can't think of anything. And
there is no such thing as that.
We have to overachieve for pussy. We have to literally
only thing I can think of is Barbershop when the nigga was trying to get Eve.
Yeah, look how much hell he went through. Look how much hell he went through.
He didn't even get Eve.
That's fucking yo.
Well, going back, I do think it's important that mothers not uplift these male children to the point where they think that they can just shit on women and treat them whatever way. And I'm not saying don't uplift your children, but I feel like a lot of Black mothers, especially, they build their sons up so much to the point like where I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them tend to go in a direction where they kind of lack respect and humility towards women. And it's like, oh, my mama says I'm, her prince. So I ain't got to deal with this fucking hoe. There's a million bitches out there. So I feel like a lot of Black mothers do need to do a better job at kind of instilling in their sons that, okay, maybe this is not the perfect girl, but you still treat her with respect. You're forward with her. You don't drag women along. You don't lead women along. I think it's very important that we convey that message, and that's something. If I ever do have a son, that I definitely want to convey to him.
Let me ask you this: what if I do all that and I still don't get the damn girl? What's gonna make me say, "Yo, maybe if I try something else so I can get more bitches"? Think about that.
I mean,
seriously.
I'm not saying I'm not saying to be that way all the time, but I feel like we don't teach our children enough to just be kinder to others. The same way that women are kind of taught, oh, you're a princess, and you need a man to come save you, and you need a man that's has X amount of money that can whisk you away. And I feel like that's something that we instill in our young girls as well, and that's something that we shouldn't be instilling. And yeah, I definitely think it's a tug of war between nature versus nurture versus Disney movie.
If I'm gonna take it a step further, if you look at history, the fact we have to do that to keep the economy going in the U.S. If niggas is not out here trying to get salaries and better themselves, we can't get pussy. If we're not doing that, the economy would crash down. We gotta make businesses. We gotta fucking we have to invest shit. We gotta get stock. Think about that shit. All them niggas in Reddit, all those niggas, why they had to come up, but now with that money, they're gonna get more ass right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's responsible for the ecosystem.
Yeah, we gotta keep the economy going right now, especially now.
But I also think what Charlie was saying was very key for mothers. Sometimes the mothers, especially when it's like, their son is the only man in their life that's been consistent, they look at their son's woman as competition. You know what I'm saying? So they'll let their son shit on the girl because that means the mother, her, will always be that guy's number one. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something that definitely needs to change, but it comes from, like you said, how the sons is raised.
Very, very, very true. Especially since a lot of sons do come from single mother households. Mm-hmm. So they definitely don't have anything else to distract them while their son is out there dating. So anyway, next question. Do you like when women make the first move? Is that
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's cool.
really? I feel like anytime that I made a first move on a man, it hasn't went well for me. I felt like you ever
Nigga was
seen that
probably gay.
meme?
He's probably
No,
gay.
He's gay.
I mean all of them.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey,
a lot
a
of
lot
gay
of gay
niggas.
niggas out here.
A lot of gay niggas.
I don't think so. You ever seen that meme of like that really like brolic girl in a pink sweater?
Yeah.
And how I feel when I make the first move, and that's really how like women be feeling, because I feel like once you make the first move as a woman, each time that I've done that, it has felt like I was constantly chasing that man, and you know in the chase I was the one doing the chasing rather than vice versa, or whether it was something mutual like a equal chase.
But
I
let
think
me ask you.
Sometimes the game, man, it just get tiring, and
niggas is tired. Niggas is tired.
I don't want to
From
have to drop
what?
30.
From what?
I don't want to have
But you
to
don't know
drop
how
30
many.
points tonight, man. You know.
But you don't know how much he's chased in his past. He's tired of fucking chasing. Like my man told me, I just
Tired.
dropped 30 fucking points trying to chase this guy.
Tired.
Shit,
Fair.
I'm tired.
Fair, but I feel like it's just a one-way chase. I understand if you're tired of chasing without really getting anything back, but if somebody makes the first move, or one makes the first move towards you, and
But
all
how
you have to
often-
do is reciprocate, I don't know what the problem is. I
Let me
feel
ask
like
you this.
men
You
like
ever
the
seen
chase.
that meme where the guy, it's the popular meme where the guy be talking to the girl. So it's like how girls flirt. The girl will sit there and stare at him, and then walk away after like 10 minutes because he's like what?
That's
Like,
me.
How many? But how? Like, what is your first move? How? Like, do you know how rare that is?
Well, whenever I've never made a first move in person. It's always like sliding in somebody's DMs.
But what?
And I mean, the conversation goes, but I don't feel like the person is fully reciprocating my interest. And that's what, to me, if a guy is interested in you at all, even though y'all tired, I don't know what y'all tired for, but y'all tired, you'll still make the first move. I feel like men go for what they want. Is that not true?
No, we tired. We
You're
tired.
always making the first move.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Charles, if you go out there
Okay.
and say, just like my man said earlier, if you just go be direct, yo, listen, I like you, let's go get dinner. I bet.
I have been direct, and it hasn't. It's kind of been It's still
Sweetie, they've been gay. That's why they're homosexuals. It's okay.
It's all
Maybe
right.
try finding straight guys. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll But I also think it is a matter of niggas are tired. It's not just that they're dropping 35 points a game; they're getting triple teamed the entire time. Okay, if a man is single in his 30s, that means he's been rejected by a woman at least 150,000 times in his life.
Exactly.
That's a lot of rejection. Like, you think you getting rejected? That is a lot of. The CDC posted these stats on their website. Go to the CDC right now. Type in rejection man 30 plus. 150,000 times you've been turned down.
Charlie, also men, we have to compete at every fucking thing. If you get a chance, go to a random IG's models comments. It's a fucking war zone around there for a second. It's a fucking war zone
Look
down
at
here.
me. Look at me.
I love you.
Let a nigga have a fly ass comment with mad likes. It's gonna be another nigga that's gonna come in there and try to like outdo him
And
shit.
repost that shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll just straight up steal the shit. They'll steal it and then they'll send a DM to the girl in hopes of responding.
I follow a lot of
outside here for us.
I follow a lot of like guy IG models, and it's the same thing in the comments.
No.
In the comments, thirsty.
For every
hard eyes.
one IG model of chicks being thirsty, it's at least 10 niggas that's trying to fucking get her, right?
The
They
ratio
just
is
fucking
crazy.
ignore her.
And lesbians. Don't forget them.
Yes.
And
Young
gay men.
MAs.
Oh God, gay men be trying to get at the good looking men.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
So it's definitely competitive out here, and there's more of us than there are you, so it's even more competitive when you're trying to get at
I
it.
don't like to compete.
Yeah.
I don't like to compete.
I was gonna say, y'all don't be.
true.
Y'all
Y'all
don't
not
like
as
to compete.
competitive as we are.
Y'all
we
not.
do like to compete.
I've definitely seen women compete for a man's affections.
You see them compete to a certain point.
I guarantee you, if I could send you an IG model right now, if you follow her page, it's probably the same 10 niggas in there for the last 10 weeks trying to get this motherfucker to comment back.
And niggas will clown them and they be like, yo, y'all looking bad out here. Y'all starving. And they don't care. They don't let it
care at
stop them.
all.
You don't let them deter you. You understand, when this competition, the competition exists to the end of time. So a woman and a woman might battle for a man's affection, but then he'll choose one and then the other one be like, all right, fuck it, game over. I lost. You know what I'm saying? And for men, it just never stops. You're just gonna keep competing. The man that gets the girl is gonna be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. Like, I know this motherfucker's out here somewhere. I know he's just waiting for me to slip up. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get up in the morning like John Wick. You gotta put your fucking vest on and your fucking strap.
For
and
real.
get ready to fucking goddamn bust somebody in.
I don't think that's true. I know personally somebody who was kind of in a love triangle with her guy and another girl, and he essentially chose her, but that girl keeps popping up. Keep sleeping together. He keeps throwing him back.
So well, that's not a competition. Everybody knows their roles.
Okay.
If you saying the guy chose one girl and they're dating,
right,
and then the other girl that didn't get chose still gets to fuck him from time to time?
Doesn't get to, but it happens, and my friend forgives it.
Yeah,
but it's because that girl is actively pursuing him. So I feel like you guys don't realize how competitive we actually are. We are very, very competitive. We don't always take no for an answer. We have a little bit more pride than men sometimes, but we definitely are down for competition. I think
men don't give I don't believe that. Like, off the fact that like she's trying to get him, but I guarantee you it's the nigga that's trying to actively. Like, I remember when Kylie Jenner was with Tyga, and remember 21 Savage was go out there and diss that nigga and say, I'll fuck the shit out your girl. Like, that's just
I don't remember that.
That doesn't count the other thousands trying to get that nigga chick.
That's what I'm saying. And the fact that she's still fucking him, pursues him and gets to fuck him, to me, that tells me that they have an arrangement. They, like, it's not a competition anymore because they're both getting them.
She forgives him. She's not trying to cut it off. She just know what it is. It's just kind of like it's just kind of like a extra part of the house. It's like a spare tire in a car.
Whereas if two men were competing for your heart and you chose one, you wouldn't let the other one fuck from time to time.
No.
Yeah.
But that nigga's not going away ever because he's
still gonna shoot a shot.
He's gonna wait for shit to goddamn break down. He's gonna try to
something. He's gonna look for the first time you post a Justin LeBoy quote in your stories. He's gonna be like, "Oh shit, here it goes." You know what I mean?
That's a lie. That's
it's
a lie.
true.
My Pisces never came back, so men certainly do go away.
That nigga was Canadian. I guarantee. Are you single right now?
Yes, always.
Okay. If you even pretended you were in a relationship, right? Just pretend, right? And then you told everybody that's in your DMs trying to holler at you, y'all in a relationship. Boom. 3 months later, once they sense the smallest crack in the foundation, those fucking wolves are gonna come in.
That really is the truth, though. You need to get somebody and do like a fake, like, oh, we made it. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that is.
Post the ring and watch. It's gonna be like niggas like, wow, for real. I always thought that we had something.
I should do that because my DMs are certainly dry at this point in time. So I wonder
it's dry because they don't know who is the other guy. I gotta find who the other competitor is. Once I find that fucking target, I can go ahead and get my goddamn strategy together.
That's exactly how it is, yo.
That's exactly what it is.
It's quiet competition. Everybody thinks that the shots is going up in your DM. It's not going up in your DM. Post a nigga. I guarantee you. Find what you think is an attractive person, a Caucasian person, and watch.
Not a Caucasian person.
A Caucasian person will do it.
Why?
It'll get the black guys out.
Oh yeah, the black guys be mad.
They're gonna be like, yeah, I'm about
to
rescue her.
Get her back.
We gonna rescue her.
And plus, niggas don't want to send DMs because we don't know how flooded them shits in. We already know what the fucking competition is. I gotta filter through. How I know she gonna read my fucking DM? It's probably 10,000 in that bitch.
You need to declare yourself open for competition outside of like memes and shit like that. Actually show that there's niggas that's like vying for you, and niggas are gonna be like, oh, Okay, and you
How
know
do I
why? Because
show
like we
that? How do I
say,
show that?
Just go out,
You gotta
go out
post
and
it?
say, yo, if you want to go on a date, impress me. Fuck. Niggas
Nah,
gonna be
nah. I'm serious. Find an attractive white man anywhere in
Any
the
guy,
city,
any attractive white
anybody
man.
at all. Just be like, can I take a picture with you? And go like this with the smile, post it. And just be
Or
like, with like a Valentine's quote.
just be like my lunch date or something like
Yep.
that.
People would know
Facts.
that's so not my style. Like people
or
would know I'm
Asian,
lying.
or get an Asian nigga.
Shout out
Niggas
to
don't
my lunch
care.
date.
Yep.
Niggas don't care. You know why? Because men like to compete. Men
Okay.
like to compete even when it doesn't make any sense at all.
I'm gonna test
You
out
know what
this
I mean?
theory next
telling
week
I post.
and
I
report
am in
back.
so many famous women DMs. I'm just out here shooting. You never know.
Mm-hmm. You never know.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm in no. I'm in. I have never.
Ever.
I've never DM'd a famous man first.
See? At first, I like how you slid that in there.
Yo,
But-
do that and then bring back your fucking research.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna do the research and then I'll come back at a later date
And I guarantee
with the
you
results.
it'll be the fucking Hunger Games.
Like, hold on.
We gonna test it out.
Is that? And not in your stories, on your actual page.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, he
So
white.
niggas
I
gotta
got
see
this.
And don't
Alright.
comment. And don't comment. Just watch it.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
This is
so
genius, guys.
I'm just gonna find a random white man to take photos with, or
Mhm.
Asian, whatever, and
Whatever.
then we're gonna test this theory out. Okay.
Indian, get one of them Kadashi Kashan motherfuckers.
I mean, I'm down for anything.
Sean King.
But not a
his
black
cousin.
guy. Not a black guy.
Don't do a black guy because they're gonna
All right.
think, y'all just fucking.
Oh.
We ain't shit.
All right.
Wait, I'm gonna hook you up with Joey Badass. I know him.
Do you know Joey Badass?
Yeah, I know Joey Badass. That's my man.
How?
I don't know.
You
Yeah,
lying.
that's question. I don't know.
We went to the same high school, but like 7, 8, 9 years apart.
That's
All right. Next question. Do you factor in what other niggas find attractive when you discuss your preference? Is your
No.
preference your own, or do we go with the group think of what niggas find attractive?
No, because man's down here is a Ray Veloso fan, Julius Rock. I think she's
Raven-
alright.
who's Raven?
Not no more, man. She okay.
I gotta look her
And
up.
that Lasania chick, you're
Yeah.
a big fan of her. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll send you the pages. I'm gonna send you the pages right now.
Yeah, I am.
And then, some of us like the fair ones, some of us like the chocolate ones, some of us are like a mixed bundle,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see
So,
Raven
I don't
also.
think-
So you
Huh?
like that exaggerated.
Oh no, look at this one. How you spell her name? Oh, there it is. Is this it? Yeah, it is. Look at the Coke bottle shape on this one right here. Where are you? Oh, there you
The
go.
only reason I still follow him because for every 10 stories, they might start clapping ass. So I gotta just stay the course at this point.
I follow a lot, yo.
You know what I mean? You just gotta stay the
And then
course.
you got people like Kwame West that literally he is the
Yo,
standard.
Somebody
Like,
told
if-
me this shit the other day that kind of made me go, man. I
Yo,
gotta chill.
bro, listen.
He was like, "Look, man,
listen.
if I see this nigga name there, I know I'm in the right place."
Hey,
You
you
know
know
the
you
place.
you in the right
If
section right now.
Kwame West
Yeah.
likes your post, that means you are baddie. Because he's in every baddie's likes, nigga.
Listen, if you see Kwame West like that, you got to follow off Gates.
Mhm.
That's
I
a
was like,
fucking
oh, man, I
star
gotta
stamp
chill.
right there. That's fucking fine. It is reviewed. It is top quality right there.
For real.
You gotta fucking hit follow.
All right.
For real, for
Well,
real.
speaking of these kinds of women, do you guys particularly care if a woman is enhanced? Like niggas don't care about that. Y'all just want to see ass.
I don't like to know.
Y'all don't. You
Don't-
can't tell.
I don't know. I don't know.
I honestly don't care.
That doesn't matter at all.
It doesn't matter because you got the Chloes and then you got the Buns Forever. Two completely different bodies.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. You don't want to know and you don't care. I don't want to hear the story. I believe in the myth. You know what I'm saying? I believe in
in a
Santa
lie.
Claus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
believe in
used to get
Santa
in
Claus.
heated debates about Nicki Minaj body being real. I used to tell niggas, show me the insurance invoice if that shit is fake.
It's
I used
facts.
to tell that niggas all the fucking time, and nobody could give me that fucking answer.
To this day.
Okay. I mean, I thought I didn't think y'all cared And thanks for confirm. Thanks for
But
the confirmation.
but you know something though, women don't do that for us. They do it for them.
I think they do it because they know that that's what men like.
No, it don't. No,
Something,
men like
cause like they'll get their body done and then become a personal trainer for other women, and like it
yeah,
makes no
it's not
sense.
for us.
Yeah.
I think that body type is the ideal currently. I think women go with what the current ideal for men is currently. Like when it was in the 90s and it was all about titty. That's what bitches were getting done. Now women forgo the titty and they just focus on the ass. Maybe sometimes they get the titty, but it's all about the ass. So I feel like it
But they
does have a
all
lot to do.
single though. All those chicks. I've not seen that many chicks that with enhancements that married. All those chicks are single. We just going with fuck whatever.
Okay.
Like whatever. Like you know what I mean. Like you know.
Plus, if you're willing to risk your life just to have a fat ass, who am I to judge you? You know what I mean? You put your life at risk.
You respect her more for that.
Yes, she is a soldier and a hero. And frankly, when we stand, we need to honor the lives of those women too, because they've, like my good friend Julius Rock says, the innovative genius. Hoeing is the foundation of society, and if it wasn't for them hoes, God, this country would be gone. We'd be gone. It'd be over. You know, Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy,
right now.
MLK had hoes.
Huh?
Obama got hoes.
Oh, of
Obama
course.
got hoes. Yeah, definitely.
Of course.
I don't want to hear about it.
Okay. You think he just got Michelle?
Absolutely.
No.
Michelle be on some T.I. Tiny shit. She be picking the bitches. You know what I mean? And they all white.
If you're the first black man that was the president of the United States, you think you just get one? Michelle got to get in backup for this nigga stress right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting called nigga for 8 years.
I'm having nightmares.
I'm the fuck out. You saw Obama beginning to the end of his fucking term. It's a completely different man.
Really, he did it. He aged like 20 years, for sure.
The white took over. But,
well, I wonder if you guys think that men can just really be with one woman. Do you, even if you're married, do you think that you're able to just be with one woman for the rest of your life? Or do you think innately man needs multiple women to satisfy his needs?
No, I think especially as you get older, you realize you really don't want to be around that woman as much. So you definitely couldn't see yourself with multiple women. Now, some men have that libido where it just keeps going, but I don't know, bro. I don't think that's for everybody.
I think like I couldn't see myself with another wife because that's just like another nigga, another motherfucker I get to know and all that shit. I ain't really into that, you know what I mean?
Not wife, but little plaything.
Either way, men are tired. We're tired.
That's that's a 22. Like y'all, I don't care. Most niggas when they get towards the down end, even if they got a little plaything, you know what I mean? It's levels. You know what I mean?
When you tiring, man.
Men are never too tired to cheat. Let's be honest. Y'all never too tired to cheat.
Actually, it is.
Okay.
Now, if she want to come join the franchise, okay, that's different. That's
I'm tired of the franchise.
That got to be something the wife set up though.
Yeah.
The wife got set up. She's the lieutenant. She's the recruiter. You're just you're the general. You know what I mean? I 100% agree with that.
All right.
Yo, let me ask you this side. Do you think a woman could pick a good woman for a threesome?
Yeah,
I think so. if you like, coach her up.
I'll put the playbook out there.
If she's paying attention and she knows what you like, then she'll be able to find somebody. You know, and then you got to make sure she's the one that's setting the boundaries and all that stuff, so that when you're doing it, she's not looking at you all crazy. And you're just like, what am I doing? What? You know what I mean? Like, you set the boundaries, you pick the bitch, you hang out with her. I'm just coming in as the silent partner to do my silent thing, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? You guys go back and you do what you got to do,
But even if a woman were to bring in whoever, like say it's not Ray Veloso, I doubt any of you niggas gonna be like, oh nah, she not gonna work for this threesome.
Of course
and I'm
not.
gonna send her away.
I mean, if she bringing a white girl,
you gonna send a white girl away? I know you. I've seen you in white women's likes, Curtis.
That don't mean nothing.
That just means they're great actors. What, Julia
don't
Louis
mean-
Dreyfus?
That don't mean
She
nothing.
was in Seinfeld.
That don't mean
No,
nothing.
big booty white girls. I've definitely seen
That don't mean
No,
nothing.
White
no.
girls
Well, she
like-
has a nice ass. What are you doing? Patricia
you-
Heaton from Everybody Loves Raymond? That's the only white woman I'm in.
The chick from
Lies.
Uncut Gems.
Oh.
It's only like I'm keeping a buck. It's only like a handful of like elite white women. You know what I mean?
Well, like name
Julia
them.
Fox is definitely up there. Julia
I
Fox
can't-
from Uncut Gems, definitely up there.
I can't.
What's the Joker's girlfriend? She was in Wolf of Wall Street.
Michelle
From
Williams.
Australia.
No.
From
Margot?
Australia. Yeah, Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Margot
elite.
Robbie.
She's definitely elite. I think that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah,
I've
Yeah.
seen you in more than those people's likes,
Yeah.
Curtis.
that don't mean nothing.
Curtis, please.
I could pull up my shit right now. I don't be like it.
Charlie,
when
the
I-
thing just because you like them, that don't mean nothing. It's a like right now. I just currency. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like seriously, like a lot of these influencers, if I give them a like, that's food on the fucking table right now. That's all I'm doing. That doesn't mean anything.
You just doing your charity work.
I'm just, you know, look, I'm trying to see who I'm gonna throw a little goddamn dollar in the goddamn Salvation Army bucket. You feel me? Like it ain't nothing that big a deal.
All right. Speaking of money, are you guys dating the women you want or the women you can afford? Do you tend to?
I've seen.
I don't
that.
know
I've
even know
seen
what that means.
I've seen that come up a few times.
Really?
People saying that. People saying that you should date somebody in your tax bracket and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about that either, bro.
I think women in the
It's like
high tax brackets are the
it
most-
was kind of like they was kind of calling me broke, and I was like, yo, fuck that. You know, if I think I can, score 50 points on this chick, I'm gonna try it.
You try it. Get out there and shoot, bro.
the loneliest chicks are the upper class chicks.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
So
Literally
what?
the loneliest ones, because they're waiting for another upper class single guy to come to them in that Disney effect. But if I'm an upper class single guy, why I got to go to you? I can go to the bottom. I can go to the top. I can go to me. I got options.
I don't think it's. I mean, that question can be taken in that regard. It can also be taken in the regard of, are you dating like Ray Veloso or Young Miami, who is used to the nice things and can warrant, and demand that sort of nice lifestyle, or are you going for the attainable girl that is probably not gonna? It probably
I'm
doesn't look
single
like that, but.
and I'm like James Harden, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do.
Well, I think she's saying as a regular nigga though.
Yeah,
As a
as a
regular, as
regular
you.
nigga.
As a regular nigga, like, if I'm going after Ravy and Ravy's giving me the chance, I'm not turning that down.
And
Yeah,
you
gonna shoot.
But
Yeah.
and then you're gonna give Ravy the life that she's used to.
I probably can't, but if Ravy is with it, I'm with it.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, when men look at women, we're not thinking about all the other shit at that moment. Like, damn, she
Yeah.
bad. Let me holler at her. And then, oh shit, she just happens to have a good career. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
What a wonderful
Dope.
surprise.
Wow.
Wow.
So
You
a woman's
broke?
profession does not matter to you guys.
No.
No.
That's
You could-
it's not even a question I ask, really.
Like, seriously, what guy gonna say, oh, she's a teacher, I ain't gonna holler at her?
It matters to y'all because y'all want a man that's going to be able to take care of you, and that I understand. But for a woman that's more successful than men, and women are starting to make more money than men. You know what I mean? Like they're especially black women in terms of like opening businesses and all that. But if you're as a woman going to date someone that's a man, there is a chance that man might not be as successful as you. And
It's like- I know a lot of successful black women that make, like 6 figures, and I talk shit to every single one of them.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like literally, the only thing that's going to be a problem is the bills. Because a man that makes less than the woman, if he's dating her, he's still is gonna do it knowing that he has to be a man. You know what I'm saying? So he might play for dinner. You know what I'm saying? He might do what he can, even if he cannot match you financially.
And plus, a woman that's in a high tax bracket, they know how to do everything but get a man. It's true. They don't know how. They can know how to make money, know how to invest. They know how to tell you about your fucking stocks and tell you how to get wealth. But they don't know how to get a fucking man. They don't know how to get a fucking man. Like, I'm here, I'm bad, I'm rich. Come to me. All right.
Shooting shots right now, nigga.
Now the nigga that make 40K come holler at you, you don't like it? Well, nope. Like if I'm fucking Julius Randle in fucking New York, I don't have to holler at you. I have I got I Am Batter right now on my fucking phone. I got so many different options.
That's a phys act.
I Am Batter. Is that somebody on Instagram?
Sure
Yes.
That's
is.
the baddest one.
Elite talent right there.
Oh, God.
Elite talent, but I shut my shit off. Elite talent, but she just cannot get her head back in the game, man.
Yeah, gotta stop making music. Gotta stop doing that.
She cannot keep her head in the game. She could be Shaquille O'Neal, but instead she's fucking Will Purdue. You know?
At least the body looks somewhat realistic on this one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good body. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones were too exaggerated. Okay, so you guys don't care about what a woman does for a living or how much she makes, but you guys have any deal breakers? Like what would make,
as far as career wise?
No, what would make you be like, nah, I'm not fucking with shorty?
Oh wow,
nothing at all.
If she's a Boston fan,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
If she has bad taste in music, and doesn't want to capitulate to my excellent taste in music, you might have to go.
Don't think piece me to death. Don't give me too many think pieces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Oh yeah. I hate being like, any like meme I post or something like that. I hate see that's how all you niggas are type shit. I'm like, man, leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to talk
shut
about
up.
it.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Want to post this, please, yo.
Yeah. It was I just want to laugh in peace.
Men
yes.
Men just men are so simple that the deal breakers are just so it's maybe like a handful of like a deal breakers. And then we just add on them through time.
There you go.
But the number one thing is you have to let me have fun.
Yeah.
Number one rule is you have to let me have fun. If I'm having fun and you interrupt the fun because of some whatever reason, then we're not gonna work. Because I want to have fun. You know?
All right. That's fair. And what usually motivates you guys to the point where you'll be like, all right, I want to be in a relationship with this person? What has been the thing that pushed it over the edge for you in the past? Like, Julius Rock, what made you marry your wife?
I don't remember. I've been with her a long time.
I don't remember.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that. That's literally how it goes. Like you just be like, yeah, she's still here, huh? Fucking, you know? Shit.
I mean, the thing with marriage is hard. Like that shit look cool on TV. That shit is fucking hard. That means you got two people that gotta sacrifice being selfish and living their everyday lives to coexist. This shit is fucking hard. It's very fucking difficult.
It's hard.
Like at this, like you know what I mean. Like you just gotta find somebody you coexist with.
Okay.
That's
like
real.
serious. That's the biggest thing because you know what I mean. You might want to blast your music. I may not want to hear no motherfucking MF Doom blasting my goddamn ear for goddamn 20 fucking day. I don't want to hear that.
That's true.
I might want to watch sport. I might want to watch the Laker game. You want to watch this bullshit. You know what I mean? Just you gotta find my you coexist.
It's compromise. Mm-hmm. It's compromise, and I think we need to take away the thought process of the romance of being marriage, a foundation of marriage. No. It's being able and being willing to compromise what you want to do for what the other person wants to do and sacrifice and all that other hard-earned shit. And literally, anytime that I've ever been in a relationship, it's been like we can connect at that level more so than you connect at a physical level. You know what I mean? But some people just aren't able to communicate that. They're not able to talk about that. And that's why they find themselves at different places in terms of what in a relationship with men. Women and men. So that's how I feel.
All right. Next question. Do you consider yourself emotionally intelligent? Do you guys even know what that means?
That's insulting. The fuck?
Like,
I don't know if men really think about that term.
You guys even know what emotional means? Stupid motherfucker.
Well, emotional intelligence. The term is a tricky one.
Probably being intelligent emotionally and understanding how you feel.
Yes, the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. Do you consider yourself falling under that category?
Yeah,
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 I mean,
yeah, yeah. It is what it
but
is.
women want this goddamn deep ass, goddamn emotional and tense and all that. Okay, cool. But no, I don't think no men just be sitting around thinking about how can I connect my aura with her. Man, we don't do that shit.
No, I don't think you have to do that, but I wonder if you think you're innately that way. Like, do you think that you are always empathetic? Do always listen to what your wife feels and needs and wants? Do you put your needs to the side? Maybe you do. I'm just asking. I'm not trying to
Yeah,
judge.
I think any man that cares for a woman would do that.
Okay.
But I think a
That's
lot of
fair.
times, with women, you want that from a nigga they just met a month ago.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I mean? You don't know the nigga. You know what I mean? I think sometimes women be chasing the romance so much so they could just say they have it and post it for other things that, they don't really know what the fuck they're really after until they've been, ran through or had their heart broken at least 75 times. And then they turn into bitter women saying men ain't shit.
Hmm.
But, but you provide but those women provide phenomenal music though.
They do. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan.
Yes.
Ari Lennox, we waiting on you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think it's if you're not communicating what you want from your guy, sometimes women just like to. I feel like they like to suffer in silence because it's
Yes.
just it's more romanticized. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I just put up with so much from that man. Well, if you just tell him what you want,
Mm-hmm.
and he's either going to do it or you're not going to do it, and that's going to tell you what you need to do. You know what I mean? You're either going to put up with him not using his emotional intelligence to understand why you need a back rub, or he's going to learn how to do that and read your signals, and he's going to give you what you want, or you can leave. It's that simple. Sometimes I think women need to look at this shit from a simple perspective. Keep it simple.
Exactly. You just go and say, yo, I
You know?
want a candlelight dinner. And he either gonna do it or not. If he don't do it, then all right, well, bye.
You know what I mean? Put him in position where he knows you want a romantic outing. Say, hey, sometimes can we at least plan one outing a week, one outing a month, and you plan it and I'll plan it and I'll give you ideas and you let that man put together. You gotta work with a nigga because for what is emotional intelligence for niggas can be different for what it is for women. You
No,
know,
it's the same thing.
I think it can be different. Well,
How
okay,
so?
no, I used the wrong phrase. Um, Reading and understanding the mood for men can be different for women. You know what I'm saying? There are some things that men find important and then they care about that women just don't. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not communicating, it kind of goes back to that first question we answered. If you're not saying what's on your mind, if you're not expressing how you feel directly, then you're always going to have problems. And you're going to blame it on his lack of empathy and this and blame it on that. But that's really what it comes down to. You got to
Okay.
communicate.
All right, we're gonna go back down the jaded path. Somebody asked, why do you guys put in all this effort to court a woman and then switch up? What has been like a reason y'all switched up on somebody that you were
Is she
going
talking
after?
about? What do you mean switch?
Listen, oh my, I know a lot of 30-something-year-old tired women as well. We be tired too.
Men are
Curtis,
tired.
I'm tired. I'm
I'm
tired.
What do you mean
tired.
switch? What do you mean switch up? I courted you. Now what am I switch up? I'm supposed to continue to court.
If we're
Yeah, they
seeing,
want
or
you
you're
doing
seeing
that.
somebody, you put evidence of seeing somebody, and then just completely switch up. You just stop calling them, stop texting them, ghost them, whatever the
You're
case may be.
tired.
Y'all never ghost a bitch?
I have.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Several times.
Why?
I have.
I don't want it no more.
Yeah.
You can't just say, "Listen, I don't want it no more."
Eh,
I was annoyed.
You
I was
don't
like,
think that'll go over well?
I was
nah,
annoyed. I was like, yo, listen, man, I'm out, man. I
I'm
just got
good.
tired of this shit.
When you ghost them, do you just stop responding or do you block them?
I just stopped responding, and I leave my read receipt on so they could see that I read it.
Uh,
Man, this
can-
nigga foul.
cancers. Cancers are foul.
I just fucking
Jesus
block her.
Christ.
I just stopped talking
Cancers
to
are
her.
cancerous.
I let her block me, and then I I
Mm.
just kept it moving.
Curtis, have you ever ghosted somebody?
No.
You wouldn't. You perfect in every way. See, this is what we
Yes,
established
I
in
am.
the beginning.
So I is my guy.
We established in the beginning the only good man in the room. Just kidding, you guys are all great.
It's all right. I'm at peace with it.
Julius Rock, tell us about you ghosting a woman.
Back in the Stone Ages.
I got two stories of ghosting. I was in high school. I was about to graduate, and this chick, you know, I learned a valuable lesson: never ask another woman to hook you up with another woman.
Ooh.
So you know what I mean. So I spoke to this chick on the phone. She had a sexy voice. She said she looked like thick, like Trina. Blah 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 blah. So I go meet the chick up in a Walmart, right? And I go around the fucking corner, and that shit looked like the fucking Kraken, right? This bitch looked just like
what?
The Kraken.
The big octopus. Oh, frozen.
Pushing some shit, bro. And then the bit, so I'm sitting there, bitch, like, you know, yeah, bro. And I'm sitting there standing there like, all right, bet. Like, why am I here? And she introduced me to her mom. Her mom worked at Walmart. And I said, so I just, you know, this is back in the day when I had a Nokia phone. I just went and clicked the ringtone. And I said, Mom, what? I gotta go. I'll be right back. I gotta go. Never spoke to that motherfucker again.
Aww. Did she ever call you?
Yeah. Never picked up.
Oh, man.
Never spoke to her again.
And I got to go.
Then it was one time I messed with this one chick. This is many moons ago before I met my wife. And, you know, messed around. You know, it wasn't what I thought it was. So she was like, yo, you gonna come to Maryland to see me? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Never spoke to her again.
I'll be right down, nigga.
Never spoke to her again. I said, y'all putting gas in the car right now? I'm hit you back. Never heard from again, ever.
Because she was in Maryland?
We this is when I was in North Carolina. We messed around. She said, you gonna come to Maryland and see me? Oh, yeah. Never did it. No, never. We still Facebook friends to this day. I just act like she ain't there.
I've never ghosted a man.
Is this nigga all right?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you just frozen.
Yeah. You know, my shit fucked up, man. I just want to say.
All right, yeah, so I just want to make sure. It looks like you're like praying. Looks like you're praying to Allah.
No, I'm straight.
Make it salat.
To Steve Carell.
Yeah, to Steve Carell.
I'm about to change it.
It's all good. Well, and how many more questions you got? Because I know you got a dip.
Like two more.
All right, let's do these last two.
All right. You guys know what gaslighting is?
Yeah.
Somebody asked, why do y'all be gaslighting so confidently? Gaslighting, I'm going to define it for, I'm sure you guys know, but whatever listener might not know the term. Gaslighting is a form of psychological abuse where a person or group makes someone question their sanity, perception of reality, or memories. I've definitely been gaslit by men, but I want to hear, do you guys think you have ever gaslighted a woman, made her feel like she was tripping?
I just think it's funny how they just found they hate men so much that they just inventing shit.
Son,
just to shit on men.
I'm listening, like I've heard.
Shit up.
I'm listening to the definition. I'm like, I don't think I'm that intelligent to do some shit like that.
Yeah, this like some fucking Honorable Elijah Muhammad type shit. Like they just manipulating lights and shit like that.
No.
Casting spells.
No, I'm gonna give y'all an example of gaslighting. I've considered myself gaslit by men on many occasions, but there was this one guy that I really liked that I was talking to, and I remember I texted him, and he didn't get back to me for like 3 days.
I got a question, Charlie. I got a question. Before you go, where you meeting these niggas at? Seriously, what like what's the location of these niggas, man?
I don't meet niggas in real life. I'll be honest. Like I never meet nobody in real life. Even before the pandemic, men don't approach me. I've always had to find men.
This shit is mind-boggling, is it not? It's insane.
Via apps or even Instagram, you know. But I was talking to this guy. He didn't respond to me for like 3 days. He pops back up on Instagram, and I messaged him again, and was like, "All right, well, it's been 3 days. That's kind of weird." He's like, "Well, you always tripping. I be doing my thing." He was a white boy, so he was like, "Sometimes I might go in the woods. I'm a creative. I don't always be on Instagram. You're always on Instagram, and this is why we will never work." No,
Trump supporter.
No, he's very liberal. He's a Bernie supporter.
I don't know.
This is why we would never work. Like, you need to stop doing this. Like, you have so much potential, but men like women who have their own lives. And it's like, nigga, you went missing for 3 days. Like,
Yeah,
I
we don't
think
take,
that's
we
weird.
take that from a white man. You shouldn't. You should.
I mean, I don't anymore, but I've definitely been gaslit. So you've never done something along those lines?
I mean, one thing I learned, and I'm sorry to harp on this. One thing I've come to realize is that a lot of these terms that are just coming out now, you could just apply them to everything that every man has ever done in life. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're expanding upon definitions to get convictions. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure there are women that if you read that definition and gave them the example that you gave, they'd say I gaslit them before. If you ask me if I did that shit on purpose, no, I haven't done it on purpose. I could just be making an argument, and that argument could gaslight you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I agree with that.
I don't know.
I argue with feminists all the time, so I could see myself. You know,
I argue with feminists too, because some of them be tripping.
like I'm talking about like intense arguments with feminists, just because I feel like they're full of shit. So I could see, you know, be gaslight. I don't have specific examples of me manipulating.
A boy in the comments said, "Women are the inventors of gaslighting and are perfectionists at it."
That's
who's
true.
that?
That was our good buddy Sparks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sparks?
Absolutely.
You got Sparks in the fucking building? Okay. Right, bro.
I can't even tell you if I've gaslit somebody because I feel like that word is only applied to men. So I feel like by default as a woman, I've never gaslit.
Women are serial manipulators, though.
They really are.
They are
They
serial
really are.
manipulators, though.
Niggas invented. Remember 5 years ago when they invented toxic masculinity?
Yes.
And when that shit dropped, that shit was like Illmatic
It
in
was.
the goddamn streets. Everybody was, yo. Fuck all that shit, man.
Yo, remember the song, the whole song, "Pussy," why niggas get haircuts, try to dress fly, all that shit. Remember the Jay-Z song, "The Power of the PUSSY"?
Oh yeah, okay,
Niggas get haircuts, try to dress fly. All these
That's a fucking fact.
all the shit that niggas have done just because a woman has been manipulating them.
That's a fact.
All right,
niggas are starting to wear dresses because it endears them to women.
No, that's not why they wearing dresses.
Remember niggas wearing skinny jeans, they baggy jeans and skinny jeans and fucking dresses. All of us women
niggas listen to Drake because women listen to Drake.
I was on Twitter and they was like, "Yo, I wish more men would dress like this." It was like a nigga wearing a dress or some shit, right?
Yeah.
It's like if niggas, didn't think that they'd be called gay, more men would dress like this. I'm like, no, that shit is gay.
Nah, I definitely don't want no nigga in a dress.
I'm like, this. Oh,
what's the message? How many times you been on Twitter and women say, "Damn, y'all put fudge on ice cream? That's gay as fuck." Well, you open the door for women. That's gay.
They call everything gay.
Everything.
We can't do shit.
You're right.
Goddamn thing.
I mean, I don't think that putting on a dress is necessarily gay, but I wouldn't say, I wish more men would wear a dress. Like, I don't want my man in a dress. But if you choose to wear a dress, that's fine. And I'm sure there's a woman out there who will appreciate you and your dress, Young Thug. But the last question is, if it wasn't so important to women, would you guys really give a fuck about Valentine's Day?
No.
You guys celebrate?
I don't give a fuck about Valentine's Day now.
You just celebrate it because your wife wants you to.
Yes. Before I got married, I was Valentine's Day is a hoax. The government doesn't shut down. The bank doesn't close. None of that shit happen. You don't get time and a half if you go to work. It's not fucking real.
Right. I think that's the case for a lot of holidays.
It's just a walking diabetic day from all the candy that they're fucking selling. It's really nothing. Nothing.
I kind of agree. I feel like a lot of women put so much pressure on men for Valentine's Day. And it's really, I feel like it has to do with what you're used to. Because for me, as somebody who's never had a Valentine, who's barely had a relationship, I don't expect shit from niggas on Valentine's Day. But I know that women who have been in long-term relationships and they've been doted on and they've been treated, and the way that, society encourages you to treat a woman on Valentine's Day, they expect so much on Valentine's Day. But have you guys ever gotten gifts from a woman on Valentine's Day, or you just be the one
I
doing it?
cannot remember the last time I got a
never
gift for
getting
Valentine's Day.
I got like the little cards when you was in class and they gave
Yeah, that's
everybody
about
the
it.
I
card.
didn't even get them shits, nigga.
That was about
I
it.
didn't even get them
You know.
shits.
They gave it to everybody in class. That was
Think
it.
about this on Valentine's Day. Imagine you get a Mr. Good bar, right?
Mm.
And you get the Mr. Good bar the first, second, third, all the way to the fucking 13th. Then on February 14th, that bitch is pink. It's in a pink wrapper, and a fucking woman loses her goddamn mind. And then the 15th, you give it back to the same fucking thing. Like
same fucking shit.
There's nothing important about Valentine's Day. The fact that women can be manipulated with flowers and candies, I'm sorry if it's a nigga out here being a fucking savage out there, just giving roses to all those lonely friends, people that sent you those fucking letters right now.
For real. That's for real.
Like they're crying out for a goddamn some Skittles right now.
Yeah, just I mean, like we'll go back and blame Disney for that, for romanticizing these little micro acts of, I guess, so-called romance rather than romanticizing what a real relationship is, like trust, honesty, just everyday normal things that people should celebrate in their relationships. You kind of put all of that valor in a box of candy and flowers. So yep. I agree. I'm not a huge fan of the holiday, but that's also because don't nobody want me, and I don't have an option of getting flowers and candy. So maybe I'm just hating on the women that do. But
well, Sweet, as if you're seeing this video, as pretty as she is on the screen, she's as beautiful as she is in real life.
I haven't put a video out in a while. I'll drop this video for you.
Yeah, this shit gonna go platinum.
I remember there was a dude that commented on the last one, like, if I would have known she looked this good, I would have actually listened to her in the episode. What? I was like,
Yo, who was that? Who said it?
I forgot.
I gotta go find it now.
It was in Odell's comments, and I was like, "Oh, nigga, you tripping? You ain't that right."
Yo, oh my god, yo!
I was so hurt.
I gotta find that shit, bro.
I gotta find this shit too, nigga.
I'm gonna look as well. I don't remember. It might have been on Twitter.
Niggas are childish. Yo,
I was flattered but hurt. Like yeah, I don't want to listen.
Oh my god. Yo,
I don't know. It's gonna take us forever to find this shit though.
Yo, I'm gonna look.
They turned me into a meme too after that episode.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, classic shit, yo.
Wait, what's
I ain't gonna find this shit.
I'm gonna look. If I ever find it, I'll find it. I'm sure. If I find it, I'm gonna send it to you, Curtis.
Okie dokie, sweetie. All right, that's it. Fucking Valentine's Day. This is a great episode. We got our signs read. We answered questions. Hopefully, some of these questions are questions that other women would like to hear the answer to. I think the overwhelming theme of some of these answers were just keep it simple and express exactly what you want. And the nigga's either going to give it to you or he's going to play PlayStation 5 because he just bought PlayStation 5 off Amazon. And he actually had to get the bundle pack, which is a little more expensive, but he really wanted that PlayStation 5. So you're just going to have to leave. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out the podcast again, Charlie.
Girls with Boys Names.
Shout out your whole Robin Givens crew.
Yes, if you want to get more man bashing, please.
Yeah.
You know what? You can invite them on here. We can actually help fix them and save their life.
Hope fixed.
Seriously, like they're damaged. Like I don't know if they answer those questions, but they're damaged. They just need a little bit of guidance.
I'm definitely damaged, and I know that the women that I know who are around my age and still single or dealing with men that aren't that great are definitely damaged. But who damaged us? Disney and y'all.
Disney.
We ain't do nothing. We innocent. All right. So, Girls at Boys Name podcast.
Yeah.
All the podcasts. Go check them out. Charlie, my sister. Please. Homegirls are cool. Kwame West, how you feeling, brother?
I'm chilling, man. I'm good. I had the stream going, switching back and forth and all that. So it's dope.
It's all good.
I'm still looking at the Frozen shot.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very peaceful picture, though.
It's very peaceful. I just
it's
want
still
to
frozen.
Like Buddha.
Yeah, still closing.
Oh,
Man, that shit on my nose. And Julius Swap, what you doing tomorrow, bro? Because you had to tomorrow's Valentine's Day. You had to move it back one day.
Yeah, the one person with plans here, right?
Oh, nah. I got a bath bomb and like a card and some candy. We're gonna look at a house.
Ooh.
Oh, that's it. Nah, I'm not doing it.
you said you're gonna look at a house?
Yeah, we'll look at a house tomorrow.
Oh, that's romantic. Let's buy some property, bae.
Nah, not really. No.
Listen, let me say this shit. I'm gonna say this shit one time. Niggas cannot slander black men because the black men that I know are married, fathers to their children.
That's a fact, man.
Important, college educated. You know what I mean? They're sports fans. They trying to eat healthy, but they're a little chunk. They got a little belly to them.
Mm-hmm.
It's what life does. But you know they love their wives.
I was talking to this one girl. I was like, yo, all my friends are married. You know,
all my friends are married. Dad.
You know,
none of mine are. Well, one, just the one. Just that one. I'll be forgetting. I forgot he won because
Yeah. Shout out to my bro Jules. All right, yo. Barbershop mentality, Valentine's Day, man. Keep it simple. Be out. Stay black, stay blessed. Trump is still out here. We will give him